Hi, good morning to everyone. Once again, welcome to our physics class. In previous video, we discussed the concept of null points. Null point means it is a point where the total magnetic induction becomes zero. Am I right? Okay. So first one, there is one more application for null point. Before we discuss it, you should know very well what is meant by horizontal component of earth magnetic field and what is its direction simply. Please remember, my students, what is the direction of BH, where BH is equal to horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field means Earth also behaves like a bar magnet, huge magnet. It has a magnetic moment capital B at any point. B will be resolved into two perpendicular components, BH and BV. BH is the horizontal component and BV is the vertical component of earth magnetic field. So, this total concept that is explained in terrestrial magnetism. దీని తర్వాత ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తామండి. Just you remember one thing, what is BH? BH is the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. It is always taken from geographic south to north. This is the most important concept. BH, horizontal component of earthmagnetic induction, it is always taken from geographic in the south to north. Okay, na? Right. Next one application for null point. One more application for null point. See here. Suppose let us consider a long bar magnet of moment capital M. Long bar magnet of moment capital M is kept vertically on a horizontal table such that north pole is on the table. North pole is on the table. So here this is taken as a bar magnet. See this example. It's taken as a bar magnet. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. Again, it is a horizontal table. This paper is taken as a horizontal table. In this horizontal table, earth directions are north, south, east, west. Now the bar magnet. This bar magnet is kept on the horizontal table such that north pole is on the table in vertical position like this. So this is north pole is in contact on the table. ఇలా ఉంచేస్తాం. And remaining south pole will be vertically upwards or towards the sky. Only there is a north pole which is in contact on the horizontal table. There is no influence of south pole of the earth magnetic field. Right? So this is the north pole of the bar magnet. It is kept vertically on the table such that it is north. So you know very well, magnetic induction due to isolated pole is always directed away from the north pole or towards the south pole. It is a north pole, you know. దీని వల్ల కలిగే magnetic induction at this point B will be directed away from it. It is B. At this point also B will be directed away from it. Here also B will be directed away from it. Here B is directed away from it. At all these points, BH, horizontal component of earthmagnetic induction, is always taken from south to north. Here south to north means BH. It is BH. It is BH. It is BH. By observing all these 4 points, at what point B and BH are opposite? Here this is not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible like this. B and BH both are anti-parallel. Maybe if B is equal to BH net magnetic induction at P becomes 0. That's why the point P is called as the null point. This is not possible on this side because B and BH are perpendicular. On this side B and BH are parallel and also on the same direction. B and BH also perpendicular. So at this point only B and BH are opposite. That's why maybe their magnitudes are same. Net field is equal to 0. The point P is called as the null point. Let the distance of the null point from the north pole is equal to D. Come on, my dear students. How many null points are formed around the magnet? This is the bar magnet. In what direction null point is formed means? Null point is formed on what side? South. So null point is formed on south. This is a bar magnet. So this is one null point. At the same time, at certain height above the table, there is another null point. This is another null point, and so on. That means there is an infinite number of null points are formed on the south side. On the south side, we are joining a locus of all these null points. Let us get a straight line. A straight line which is parallel to the long bar magnet. Right? So null point is formed on south side of earth. Again at null point B equal to BH, where B is equal to field created by the north pole alone. Mu naught by 4 pi into m by d square is equal to BH. Right? Then infinite number of null points are formed on south side of earth. Again, the locus joining all the null points is a straight line parallel to magnet. Are you understand? Right. There is another example or another application. Means, suppose in the previous application, north pole is kept on the table, but here maybe south pole of the magnet pointing on the vertical table in vertical position, on the horizontal table in vertical position. So, in the above case, if south pole of the magnet kept vertically on the horizontal table, it is a south pole. And there is no influence of north pole because north pole is towards sky. It is a south pole. Around the south pole, let us consider 4 points. So, at all these points, BH is directed from south to north. BH. Magnetic induction due to south pole, it is always directed towards the south pole. This is B, this is B, this is B, and this is B. But clearly observed from this diagram such that at this point, B and BH are in the same direction. Here they are perpendicular. But in this point, B and BH are opposite. If B is equal to BH, net field at the point B becomes 0. So the point P is called as the null point. So on what side null point is formed? Towards north of earth. Towards north. In the previous example, null point is formed towards south. Here the null point is formed towards north. Right? Null point is formed on north side of earth. At null point B equal to BH. B is the field generated by the isolated pole mu naught by 4 pi into m by d square is equivalent to BH. Infinite null points are formed on the north side of earth. Now the locus joining all the null points is a straight line which is parallel to magnet. Okay, my dear students, the total null point concept is over. Null point means it is nothing but the superposition of two magnetic fields. Right? Okay. Now, in the next concept, What is meant by couple? You know very well, couple, moment of couple or torque. This concept is discussed in system of particles in first year. System of particles. So briefly I will explain what is meant by couple and how do you calculate the moment of couple. Suppose this is a rod. AB is a rod. Let the rod is fixed at the point O. Length of the rod is equal to 2r. Length of the rod is equal to 2r. Now, a force capital F is applied at one end which is perpendicular to length of the rod. Another force F is also applied at the another end which is also perpendicular to length of the rod. But clearly observe these two forces. These two forces are equal in magnitude and opposite to each other. Opposite to each other means unlike forces. So these two forces try to rotate the rod in what direction? Suppose this is a rod. Here a force is applied at this end in upward direction, this is in downward direction, so that the rod will try to rotate in anti-clockwise direction about the point O. That means a turning effect will be produced in the rod. The turning effect produced in the rod is known as the turning effect. The turning effect is known as the moment of inertia. So here, how do you calculate these two forces? These two forces are magnitudely same and unlike. That's why these two forces forms a couple. So couple means two equal, unlike means opposite. Unlike forces acts on a rigid body at two different points forms a couple. Due to this couple, the body may be rotate either clockwise or anti-clockwise about one point. So if the body can rotate about the point, the turning effect will be produced inside the rod. Now the moment of couple, it is also named as torque. It can be defined as tau is equal. It is nothing but the product of one of the force and perpendicular distance between two line of action of force. One of the force means F. Perpendicular distance between two line of action of force is equal to, here this is 2r. R plus R is equal to 2r. The unit of torque is equivalent to Newton meter. This is the unit of torque. Right? And what is the vector form of torque? Torque tau bar is equal to, in general, R bar cross F bar. Torque is a vector quantity, R bar cross F bar. Right. But in our chapter, this is a magnet. When the magnet is suspended freely in the uniform Earth's magnetic field BH. This is the uniform Earth magnetic field. But here what is meant by uniform field and non-uniform field? In case of uniform magnetic field, the value of BH remains same at all points in the field. Then the field is to be uniform, otherwise non-uniform. But you remember, in case of uniform magnetic field, magnetic lines of forces are straight and parallel. Magnetic lines. Suppose here, this is the magnetic lines. All these magnetic lines of force are straight and parallel. This field is said to be uniform. Maybe it is BH. Right? This is the uniform magnetic field. In this uniform magnetic field, a bar magnet or a magnetic dipole is suspended freely. Let the bar magnet may be rotate about the point O. Now, pole strength of each pole of the bar magnet is small m. Here this pole strength is small m, this pole strength is also small m. Again, in the concept of magnetic field, B is equal to F by M. B is equal to F by M. From this, F is equal to M into B. Okay, na? That's why M is a pole strength. It is suspended, this pole is suspended inside the uniform magnetic field. So, force acting on it is given by Fn is equal to M into BH. It is M into B, M into BH. Now the force acting on the north pole is always along the direction of the field, BH. Similarly, the force acting on the south pole is also Fs is equal to M into BH, which is opposite to field direction. So, these two forces are equal in magnitude, means Fn is equal to Fs is equal to M into BH. They are equal and also unlike. That's why these two forces forms a couple on the magnet. Due to these two forces, let the dipole maybe rotates like this. The dipole maybe rotates like this. Means it will rotate, try to rotate in anti-clockwise direction. At any moment, the dipole makes an angle theta with the field direction. Okay, Nandi? Let us find out the torque acting on this dipole. You know, torque tau is equal to, what is the formula? Torque tau is equivalent to, it is nothing but the product of force and perpendicular distance between two forces. This is one force and this is the another force. Perpendicular distance means, let us extend this line of action of force through some distance and draw a perpendicular line from this point on it. This is the perpendicular distance. This can intercept at the point A, say suppose. A. Here, this is the angle theta, and this line, these are the two straight lines. That's why here this is also theta. Are you understand? Now, let us calculate the moment of couple. Moment of couple are torque acting on the dipole is given by torque tau is equal here. Torque tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance between two line of action of forces. Force is equal to M into BH and here M into BH. Perpendicular distance between two line of action of forces means it is nothing but SA. This is one force, this is the other force. ఈ రెండు మధ్యలో పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ అంటే ఎస్ఏ అవుతుంది. ఇది ఎస్ఏ. సో MBH into SA. From this diagram, SNA is a right angle triangle. From this right angle triangle, sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side means SA. Hypotenuse is 2L. Therefore, from the triangle SNA, sin theta is equal to SA by 2L and SA is equal to 2L sin theta. Here SA is replaced by 2L sin theta. So, MBH into 2L sin theta. Again, you know, small m into 2L is equal to capital M, magnetic moment. Since capital M is equal to small m into 2L. That's why torque tau equal to MBH into sin theta. This is the general form of torque acting on the magnetic dipole which is suspended freely in the uniform magnetic induction field BH. So now the vector form of tau is equivalent to tau bar is equal to M bar cross B bar. This is the vector form. There are one or two problems in level 2. Right? If theta is equal to 0 degrees, what is the torque acting on the dipole? Sin 0 is equal to 0, so tau is also 0. If theta is equal to 30 degrees, sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2, so tau equal to MBH by 2. If theta equals 60 degrees, sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2, so root 3 by 2 into MBH. If theta equal to 90 degrees, tau is equal to M into BH, because sin 90 equal to 1, MBH is the maximum. That means a magnetic dipole is suspended perpendicular to the field, it experiences a maximum torque. At what angle the dipole experiences half the maximum couple? MBH is the maximum couple. Half the maximum couple is MBH by 2. At what angle? Theta equal 30 degrees. Kabatti, if the magnet makes an angle theta equal 30 degrees, the dipole experiences half the maximum torque. Right? So, while doing the problems in torque, keep it in mind in this equation. Torque tau equal to mbh into sin theta. Capital M is equal to small m into 2L into BH is also equal to mu into capital H into sin theta. This is the relation between B and H, where B is equal to mu into H. B is the Earth's magnetic induction field. H is equal to magnetic field intensity. I will explain the differences between B and H and also relation between B and H in the next class. But గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి ఫార్ములా B is equal to mu into H. This is the relation between B and H. So how do you distinguish between B and H? So in the problem, H is equal to magnetic field intensity, but it is given magnetic induction field, that is called as B. For example, CJ's unit of H is equal to Oersted's. CJ's unit is equal to Oersted. SI unit of H is equal to ampere per meter. Cutting. While doing the problems, maybe the unit is, magnetic field unit is ampere per meter. Ampere per meter means it is H. Suppose if the unit is either Tesla or Gauss or Weber per meter square. Weber per meter square. This is B. It is B. So in ampere per meter, the given value is H. But while doing the problems, compulsory the value of B will be taken in Teslas or Gauss or Weber per meter square. Suppose in the problem, the magnetic field is given in ampere per meter. It is nothing but H. First you should convert H into B by B is equal to mu into H. What is your mu? Permeability of the medium. But permeability mu is also equal to mu naught into mu r, since mu r equal to mu by mu naught. So that's why torque acting on the given magnetic dipole, tau is equal to m into 2L into mu naught q r into H into sin theta. This is the formula for, total formula for torque. And again, what is the relation between Oersted and ampere per meter? One Oersted is equal to 10 cube by 4 pi ampere per meter. This is the relation. So in the next class, I will explain various applications for couple acting on the bar magnet. Different applications. Right? Thank you.